E aí, manos, beleza? Seja bem-vindo ao meu canal, hein? Aqui quem fala com vocês é o Edu. E aí, galera, tranquilidade, hein? Galera, tô de volta. Tive que me ausentar aí um tempo aí por problemas pessoais, mas vamos que vamos, hein? Hoje eu tô trazendo aqui, galera, pra gente tá curtindo aqui o início de gameplay, Martha is Dead. Galera, é um jogo que ele tem uma pegada de filme, onde a gente interage e suspense, muito buzz e um terrorzinho aí sinistro, hein? Então, galera, aquele ritual todo mundo já sabe, né? Fecha as portas, janela, apaga a luz, coloca a fralda e vamos que vamos, hein? Simbora. Se você não é inscrito no canal, se inscreva, ativa o sininho para estar recebendo as notificações, compartilha, é nóis.
Ciao, I'm Julia Kay. I'm glad you are here. Nobody has visited me in ages. It's been years now. I must tell you my story, but I don't know where to begin. There is so much that I should start from my childhood, but my memories of these times are vague. I only remember the summer of 1929, when they sent me off to stay with my nanny.
Novo
Nanny,
capítulo, a
will you tell me
lenda.
the story
Galera,
of
eu
the
vou deixar o
White
jogo rolar
Lady?
No, little
para não
sparrow.
atrapalhar vocês aí
Not
a
tonight.
interagir,
A
beleza?
fog is coming, see?
Yes, I know that when it's foggy, the lady kills young women. But why is she so evil?
You see, Julia, pain and suffering can make us do evil things, even if we're not actually bad.
Just like soldiers have to kill other soldiers. I like the lady I've decided, Nanny. She must be in so much pain. The poor dear. She still scares me a little, though. Soon I'll be a young woman, and she could kill me. Does she kill those who love her?
Of course not.
That makes me feel better because I love her. But what about Martha? Would she be in danger?
Your sister is with your mother, so do not worry. Do you miss them?
No. I mean, yes, I miss Martha a little, but I love spending time with you.
Now, go to sleep, little sparrow. It's getting late.
Okay, Nanny. I'll go to sleep and dream of the lady. Was she beautiful?
She was beautiful. Yes, very much so.
Then she'll be beautiful in my dreams. And will I be beautiful just like her?
You'll be even more beautiful.
Listen, Nanny. Since the lady won't harm me because I love her, and since you're not a young woman, could you tell me her story? Even if it's foggy outside. Please. Oh, please. Then I'll sleep. I promise.
Oh, all right. You always get your own way.
Galera, essa mina é corajosa, hein? Desse tamanho querendo saber
I
sobre
loved
história de
Nellie and I
terror,
loved
você
that
tá louco?
story. Every time I heard it, it sounded like a new and more mesmerizing tale. Every night I would ask her to tell me about it, even though it scared me. Even now I can remember every single day of that time and how happy I was.
Para mover a câmera,
According
R.
to an ancient legend, the lakes of the area are haunted by the spirit of a young woman who was killed by the man she loved.
O gráfico tá bonito do jogo, hein? A interação do livro também, bem da hora.
She was expecting a lover's stroll by the lake, gazing out at the old tree growing on the lake's island. So much hope and desire, but death, not love, was awaiting her.
Falar ou ouvir? Vamos aqui interagir, né?
Oh, the poor dear. That's not fair.
Life isn't fair, Poppet, but that's the way it is, and we must learn to deal with it.
Okay, I'll try. But it makes me so mad. Keep on reading, Nanny.
In despair, the man confessed he had killed her out of jealousy. So he was hanged on the small island, in the middle of the very same lake where he had killed the girl. They searched everywhere, but the girl's body was never found. Since then, her spirit, known as the White Lady, has been imprisoned in the depths of the lake. She grieves eternally for the loss of the man she loved. When fog arises, the White Lady is known to leave the waters of the lake and roam the woods, looking for her long-lost love in vain. Within the fog of dawn, hunters have claimed to hear the wailing of a woman in the distance.
Vamos aqui ouvir. Essa história é macabra demais, hein?
Every time the sad memory of the night she perished stirs in her soul, she takes the life of a young woman by slaying such a life in its youth. Even just for an instant, the lady feels free from the burden of her pain.
Good night, Nanny.
Good night, my love.
Galera, se você tá curtindo aí, já deixa logo seu gostei aí.
I spent almost 3 years with the nanny, but when I came home, I quickly forgot how to be happy. My memories do not return until 15 years later, in 1944, when I stayed in that house. I enjoyed setting up cameras in the woods by the lake. My father created a device that attached to the cameras. It would make them take pictures at set intervals. I was trying to photograph animals, or whatever else was in that damned place.
Né? Já imagino que ela fotografou outra coisa aí. Novo capítulo, o lago. Vamos aqui interagir. R2, né? Tem que girar aqui, né?
Reel off the film.
Desenrola o filme. Peraí. Aí sim, garoto.
Open the camera. Remove the old roll of film.
Botar um filme novo.
Put the new film in. Close the camera. Load the film. Activate the timer. Almost ready. Now to bring the image into focus. There's something floating on the surface of the water. If I frame it better, I might be able to see what it is.
Use R para mover a lente. Como assim? Ah, sim, beleza.
What? Is that a person? I must help them.
Pra que fazer isso, véi? Volta pra casa que é melhor. Meu Deus.
I was horrified at the idea that someone might have drowned
Isso só
in my
acontece em
lake.
filme, né, véi?
The lake was my world, where I would spend entire days daydreaming. I would lose myself in my thoughts, but that was a rude awakening. So terrible.
Tem bote terrível nisso. Eu já imagino quem seja, né? Uma mulher de branco.
I instantly noticed that the person was wearing one of my dresses. I was scared. I dragged that lifeless body as best as I could to the shore, trying not to drown myself. Only when I lifted her in my arms did I realize who she was. It was my sister, my twin, a part of me, dead. Impossible to comprehend. I was desperate. I didn't know what to do or to think.
E eu nem sabia que ela tinha irmã.
I have to stay calm. Martha is not dead. It's not
É, só
possible.
que morreu.
It's not true. There's no need to worry. Everything is fine. Everything will be fine. I have to stay calm. Martha is not dead. It's not possible.
Vê se tem pulso.
It's
Claro
not
que não,
true.
né?
There's no need to worry.
Ou tem.
Everything is fine. Everything will be fine. I have to stay calm. Martha is not dead. Martha, February
Marta,
26,
26 de fevereiro.
1923.
Is everything okay?
Are you hurt?
What are you doing?
Go, Eric, run!
My parents ran towards me. My mother hugged me. She, who detested me, was now cuddling me. Her warmth filled me with life, and the pain became bearable. I felt protected. Martha, are you okay? She asked me, speaking slowly in order to let me read her lips. She thought I was deaf. She thought I was Martha. I didn't want the moment to fade, so I meekly nodded my head. I didn't realize I had done something that couldn't be undone.
É por conta
I
do
would have
colar,
to
né? Que ela
pretend
tá
to be
usando.
Martha
A mãe dela pensou que ela
forever.
seria a Marta. E pelo que eu tô vendo, ela vai deixar se levar, né? Por isso. Vai se passar pela irmã gêmea.
Você é o bichão mesmo, hein, doido?
Novo capítulo, o corpo. Aonde?
Parla Londra. Trasmettiamo alcuni messaggi speciali. Felice,
Vai colocar onde?
felice. È cessata la pioggia. La mia barba è bionda. Parla Londra. Abbiamo trasmesso alcuni messaggi speciali.
Papai tá dormindo. Sim, eu quero saber pra onde é que é. Onde é que eu tenho que colocar essas flores aqui, ó? Será que é pra cá? Acho que não, né? Ah, é aqui na porta, ó. Na porta.
What's happening? Who closed the door?
Meu Deus, quem fechou a porta? Pra que fazer isso, jogo? Alguém fechou a porta aqui, ó.
Eric, Eric, wake up. Do you think it's appropriate to sleep here, of all places?
What? Hmm? Yes. I must have fallen asleep.
What are
Dá
they
pra
talking
abrir?
about?
You can't stay here forever. Why don't you go to bed?
No, no. I want to stay with my daughter.
Your daughter? Your daughter? You have another daughter, you know. The one who's still alive. Remember?
What are you talking about, Irena? Julia is dead. What kind of comment is that? How can you?
You should be thinking about Martha. Julia harmed Martha. You know that, right? And as if that were not enough, she has now also abandoned her.
It's the same old story. Everything is always Julia's fault, isn't it? Her fault for Martha being deaf, and for you being infertile. Do you think it's the right time for this? Julia is dead, Irene. Dead. Someone killed her. Do you realize that?
Of course I realize. I get it. Do you think I'm stupid? No one understands it better than me. She always brought problems. Only problems. It would have been better if she hadn't been born at all. You're crazy.
I'm the crazy one? Me? They have done this to get at me, yes. Your death is all my fault. All I could ever do for you was hurt you, Julia. My poor, sweet, crazy girl. What will I do without you? What will life be like now? All the time I didn't spend with you. But now I'm home. We can go fishing together. We can take pictures of butterflies. No. We can't do anything together anymore, can we? Nothing. I miss you, Julia. I miss you.
Parece que a Marta é a
While
queridinha,
American
né?
bombings continue to devastate the peaceful towns within the Elsa Valley, we have heard some tragic news from the area of La Ramola. The young daughter of German Army General Erich K. was murdered near her home. What possible reason could there have been behind such a cowardly act? This is what the Carabinieri, who immediately intervened, hope to find out.
Mother didn't seem to suffer from the
E aí, galera, tá curtindo o
situation.
jogo aí? Puder
All
deixar um
she
gostei,
cared about was
compartilhar
that
o
my
vídeo, eu
death was
agradeço,
so
hein?
painful for Martha.
Vamos ajudar o canal a
But not
crescer.
having me around anymore must have been a great relief to her. At the end of the day, it was better for everyone that it was me who died. And it was better for me too that people thought that. but the guilt began to consume me. That's when I started having horrible nightmares.
É complicado você ouvir isso, tipo assim, da sua mãe, né? Marta. O que eu tenho que fazer aqui, mano? Control. Tenho que acertar aqui, peraí. Marta. Perdeu, será? Isso. Sua vida. Errei. Marta. Perdeu sua. Essa parte aqui é bem complicada. Sua vida. Errei novamente, hein, galera. Muita calma nessa hora. Meu Deus. Perdeu. Sua alma, né? Que jogo bizarro, mano.
Martha has lost her soul. 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 Martha has lost her soul.
Eu roubei sua identidade, né? Ah, essa eu acertei, hein, galera. Pouco jogo. Caramba! O que eu tenho que fazer aqui agora?
It was just a dream. A horrible dream. That horrendous woman and the face of my sister. I wish all of this was a dream and my sister is just sleeping in her bed. Instead, her bed is empty and this is reality.
Vamos aqui interagir com a fotografia aqui, o quadro, né?
This is Martha and me at the festival of the patron saint. It was only a few months ago, and now...
Marta e Julia.
Martha had asked for a picture of me to put in this frame. She wanted me to do one of those expressions of mine that made her laugh. Expressions that she couldn't quite imitate. She used to say that those were the signs of my soul. Can a photo capture the soul? Can I capture Martha's soul?
Pelo que deu pra ver, Novo capítulo, quarto. A câmera que ela colocou lá no lago lá, capturou lá, né? Para destacar pontos de interesse, R.
I always keep my trinket box locked.
Caixa de bugiganga tá trancada. Deixa eu interagir aqui.
Oh gosh, if Mummy sees this picture, she'll throw it away for sure. It's me and Lapo. I want to see him as soon as possible so we can mourn Martha's death together.
Quando amanhece é bem mais tranquilo, hein?
Can I be Martha without her
Julia.
clothes? Mummy never wanted us to swap, so I don't know how she will take it. I could wear Martha's clothes instead, in the other wardrobe.
Deixa eu ver aqui uma roupa legal aqui. Deixa eu pegar essa aqui então. Beleza. O que temos aqui?
Everything I need is always in my bag.
R1 para abrir a bolsa. Você abre a bolsa de Julia, nela encontra objetos que Julia sempre carrega consigo, além do que ela pega durante o jogo. Então vamos pegar aqui a chave. Agora selecione a chave e o mapa.
The key to my
Selecionar
trinket
a
box.
chave e o mapa, né? Temos que... A gente tá aqui, ó. Beleza, então. Deixa eu fechar aqui. Vamos abrir aqui a porta.
Before I leave the room, I should probably take a good look around.
É melhor dar uma boa olhada em volta. Pra cá já olhei. Tem alguma coisa pra pegar aqui? Imagino que tem, né? Pera aí, R1. Pera aí, eu tô com a chave já, não tô não. Eu tô com a chave aqui, ó. Mas aqui tá fechado. Ah, então quer dizer que a chave...
This is not the right key. I must get her key if I want to know what's inside her
Pois é,
trinket
né?
box.
Eu já ia dizer que a chave era da porta ali. Imagino que seja da... Não, mas aqui tem uma chave também, ó.
I'm already dressed.
Ah, tá, desculpa. O que é que eu tenho que fazer com essa chave aqui? Pra cá não tem nada. Deixa eu ver, galera, o que é que eu tenho que interagir aqui. Ah, sim, será que dá pra abrir isso agora com a chave, ó? Aí sim,
Here
hein?
is my diary.
Diário da Julia.
July 12th, 1944. This is a new diary. We moved here today and I forgot my old one back at home. But that's okay. A new chapter in my life, a new diary. They say they brought us here for our own safety. Daddy, the war, and everything else. Nanny gave us her house and she went to look after... July 16th, 1944.
Será que
There's
tem que
something
interagir com o
creepy
livro?
about the woods.
Dá pra sair aqui,
Every
não?
time I'm at the lake, I get a strange feeling. Maybe it's the legend of the white lady playing tricks on me. I get weird ideas. I think that there is this presence. Then I think I'm just being crazy. Anyway, crazy or not, I want to take some pictures. I'm not scared. In fact, I'd say I'm excited. I've made arrangements with Martha. She's coming to the lake with me tomorrow to set up 2 new cameras.
Eu queria guardar aqui, mas não dá certo não. Será que dá pra sair agora do quarto? Acho que dá, né? Fechado. Como eu falei pra vocês, ó. Lembra muito Resident Evil. Aqui tá fechado, tem que ter uma chave específica. Tem como ir lá fora, será? R1 correr.
It's locked. Strange. Why did they lock my room?
Júlia, então tem que ter tua chave do teu quarto, né? Que tu tá se passando pela tua irmã.
Martha's breakfast is ready. We can go.
Yes, yes. It's getting late.
Did you leave the newspaper for Martha? You know how much she likes reading it.
Yes, Irena. It's on the table, can't you see?
And that camera? Are you leaving it there?
Yes, Irena. Can't you leave it there for a few more days? Do you mind? It was for Julia. I will take it away soon.
O pai gosta da Julia
I
e a mãe da
promise.
Marta. Isso tá
The
bem nítido aí na
thought
história.
makes me so sad. Seeing it there is as if... I don't know how to explain it.
All right. But let's go now. We have too much to do. We can't stay here all day talking.
Mummy is right, though. Martha always read everything. It's me who will now read the newspaper instead. They'll be out all day. The funeral preparations will take them a long time.
O jornal.
Everything is more complex with the war. Over the next few days, I will see little to nothing of them.
Para ver os objetos. Deixa eu ver logo aqui. Peraí, tem que apertar o touchpad aqui. A moldura, a câmera. Deixa eu logo aqui, ó, olhar o jornal então.
Brutal assassination in San Casciano. Julia Kay, a young woman from a respectable family, brutally murdered near her home. Carabinieri investigates. A possible political motive emerges. Martha was not killed by politics or war. She was killed by something much closer and much less clear. I will find out the truth.
Aqui no jornal tá dizendo que foi a guerra. Guerra política, né? Mas ela disse que não é. Deixa eu interagir aqui. Vamos aqui
First
então.
improvements in food registration. Bread rations increased by 50 grams.
Ah não, isso não interessa a gente agora não. Beleza, deixa eu olhar aqui a câmera. Será que dá pra interagir aqui? Acho que não dá não, né?
Bread, butter, jam and coffee. Martha's typical breakfast. I prefer honey and milk, but I'll have to adapt to her tastes, obviously.
Eu imagino que dá pra sair aqui. Mano, que lugar bonito, hein? De dia é bonito, né? Mas a noite aqui é meio esquisito, meio macabro aqui. E aí, galera, tá curtindo o vídeo? Não esquece de deixar seu like aí, hein? Isso é muito importante aqui pra gente aqui. Deixa eu dar mais uma volta aqui. Eu não sei se tem mais alguma coisa para interagir. É possível usar a bicicleta para chegar aos lugares mais rápido.
My bike. The wheel is deflated as usual. A bicycle pump will solve this.
Eu tenho que pegar uma bomba para encher o pneu. Deixa eu dar uma carreira aqui, galera. Aquela igreja. Pelo que eu tô vendo aqui pra cá não tem muita coisa para se fazer não, né? Deixa eu ver aqui no mapa aqui. Objetivo. O jornal, a bicicleta. Parece que eu tenho que procurar um jeito de encher o pneu da bicicleta para a gente estar se locomovendo. Agora, onde é que eu vou achar essa bomba? Onde é que eu vou achar essa bomba aqui para encher esse pneu? Pera aí. Tô achando que pra cá...
I liked watching Nanny as she cooked. I always picked up loads of techniques.
Deixa eu interagir aqui com a câmera fotográfica aqui. O visual desbloqueado. Eu vim daqui, não foi? Como assim, mano? Como assim? Ainda ela tá aqui, velho. Você tá doido, jogo.
Florence, July 15th, 1944. General Erich K. As per our prior agreement, we are sending you military encrypted communication material. The device must remain hidden and secret. Hail. Feld Mascherallo, Carl H.
Tranquilo. Eu procuro uma bomba pra encher o pneu da bicicleta. Será que pra cá? Não, aqui é o guarda-chuva. Eu acho que pra cá não tem bomba não, né? Serrote, ó. Quem não sabe que serrote é esse? Onde a gente pega um pega do lado e o outro pega do outro e faz o trabalho que tem que ser feito. Galera, eu não tô conseguindo achar aqui essa bomba aqui pra encher o pneu da bicicleta não, né? Será que... não. E que hora que ela vai ser enterrada, velho? Esse tempo todinho. Onde é que eu vou achar essa bomba, mano? Pera aí, deixa eu sair aqui. Galera, é o seguinte, eu vou finalizar o vídeo por aqui. Espero que vocês tenham curtido aí. Esse foi Martha is Dead. Como eu tinha falar pra vocês, ela é um jogo com pegada de filme, onde a gente interage. Temos que desvendar aí o mistério da morte de Julia. Não, de Martha, né? Porque querendo ou não, eu tô me passando agora pela minha irmã. Então, espero que vocês tenham curtido aí. Poder deixar um gostei, compartilhar o vídeo, eu agradeço demais aí, galera. E deixa like aí, vamos ajudar o canal a crescer. E é isso aí, galera. Logo, logo tô trazendo vídeos novos aí pra gente tá curtindo, beleza? Então, galera, fico com Deus, um abraço e é nóis, hein? Fui!